What's up guys, MC Spartan here, and today I'm bringing another multiplayer tutorial episode of my tutorials. Now this one is for, if you haven't already noticed, for the Hunger Games. The Hunger Games are on, I don't know, survivalgames.com. Just search survival games into Google and you'll find it. Very simple. Uh, what the Hunger Games is basically a replica of the movie The Hunger Games. What you do is when you log into the servers, you'll start in this area. It's just a waiting area. Right there is sort of a funny little glitch. You can get up onto that chandelier type thing. You will spawn into this small area of, a waiting area until the games actually start and until everyone can join the server. I find it very difficult to get into these servers. So what you may want to do is go into the website and you click on servers and then click in lobby only and then add 3 or 4 of those into your multiplayer like thing in Minecraft. And what you can do then is just keep hitting refresh until one's open, then join it. If it doesn't work, just keep trying. When you first get in here, there are 4 maps you can vote for. As you saw, I did right there. 4 is my favorite personally. It's like a community map. The one that people mostly use is 2. As you can see, it already has 18 votes. And just try them all out and see which one you like the best. There are many different types of maps, and there's also different types of people you can have per map. There's 24, 48, and I think there's like 120 people server, which is insane. It's like impossible to live. You'll stay in this room for I think 5 minutes from the start. Should say right here, time remaining 1 minute. And then after that 1 minute is up, you'll either have to type the command /sg/j, I don't know, I can't remember, or it will just automatically bring you into the map. I think that's what it does here, it just automatically spawns me in here. In this area, there's a lot of like different things. There's a couple of rooms. There's a parkour room where there's just a simple parkour challenge. There's a room for, what is it? There's a room for, it's just like tutorials, and it shows you how to build a whole bunch of different blocks. Right here is the parkour room. You just walk around and try to do stuff. And then on the other side is the tutorials, and there's a lot of secrets in this map too. Not really that interesting. Sometimes it spawns you outside of the map. I don't know why. That's really weird, but it's sort of fun to walk around the outside. Here is the actual map, and I do have X-Ray installed, but I actually do end up using it. That's a pretty good method to winning this, and I'm pretty sure almost everyone uses it. I try to avoid it, and I'll take off the mini map because that's sort of useless. As I said, I may do an install video for the X-Ray because it's extremely useful, even though it is cheating, I know, please don't hate. When you're in this area before it starts, you can't break any blocks, so you can't really check anything. Every couple of seconds, a message will pop up saying how much time's left, 27. You can't move off these blocks either. A quick thing is, my strategy for this is just to run into the middle and pick one chest. Normally I pick one of these close ones and grab as many things as I can out of it. Really awesome tip, you can leave at 1 second. As you can see I do here, as soon as it hits 1, I sprint forward and you can get a good head start. See, I break into this block chest and I get what I can. I get a bow, and that's probably the best things in there. I don't live very long in this because I get killed eventually. And on this map, a good thing to do is just to find one building, because find one building and just go up it and see how many chests you can find. That is, instead of wandering around, because at the top of them, there's usually the top of the buildings is the best place to find items. So here I found one. I have a little bit of trouble getting in, and you pretty much just walk around and look for chests so you can survive. At the end, so once there's around 3 or people remaining, you can it goes to a death match. It'll give you like a countdown of 1 or 2 minutes, and then you all spawn in one area and just go at it until the winner is selected. I have a really hard time finding chests in here. I eventually use my X-ray. Please don't hate. I just did it for survival purposes. You can't break many blocks in this. The only ones you can break are what's it called? Are leave blocks and mushrooms. Mushrooms are extremely helpful because if you find any bowls, you can make mushroom stew. And if you don't know, mushroom stew instantly refills your health, and then it refills your hunger if you have full health. So instead of having to wait to get your health refilled, it automatically refills it. I didn't bother getting those just because I didn't think I was going to live far in this. There's a lot of hidden chests almost everywhere. There's a lot of redstone that contraptions that you can find chests with. Some other tips for this is you can work with a partner. It's very hard to find a partner alone. Like if you are in the lobby, a lot of people are saying, come to the northwest corner if you want a team. But after that, you will end up spawning like halfway across the starting field, and you won't be able to find each other. At this point, I'm just sort of in desperation. I can't find anything. Once I get to the top, I'll find a couple things, and then I'll use my X-ray. But I end up getting killed, so it doesn't make a difference anyway. Everything in the chests is randomly generated for the round. I've run the same route a couple times on this map, and one time I got amazing stuff. I got food, I got armor, I got weapons, but I still ended up getting and then the second time I did it, I got like rotten flesh. It helps people like not do things over and over. And I ended up changing my render distance here because I was lagging a bit. I don't know if you guys could see that. Again, to going back with making teams, to make a team, like if you want to go before and like say, like you want to go on Skype or Skype with someone, because then you can communicate and it's not. Yeah, there's my first chest, and guess what? I find wheat. That was very disappointing. Making a Skype team is probably the best thing to do. I'd be willing to do that with anyone if they wanted to. I see this button here, and I didn't know what the heck it did. Couldn't hit it either. But then I walked around here, and I found it. This is the first time I used my X-ray. This was not trying to find a thing. I heard a piston going right here, and I was like, what happens? I had no idea what was happening, because I heard it coming out and go back in. So then I used my X-ray to see what the heck it did. And seriously, all it did was push that block back and forth, which I didn't think that made any sense. Here's the X-ray. You can see chests amazingly well doing this. You can get a lot of good weapons, a lot of good armor, and you can just easily get really good. I don't know why I couldn't get through there. Not much else to say about the Hunger Games. There's a lot of parkour stuff too. If you generally find an area difficult to get to, it means you're going to have better items there. Like if you find a chest like this, it's sort of just on the level. I didn't have to do much to get there. It won't have that great items. I got a sword. I didn't get any armor though. And a really good thing is at some point it will say like the sponsors have refilled all the chests. This means like they just refilled every single chest for you guys. And right here I see that redstone contraption with a thing. One thing, a good tip, to get down buildings, just take vines, because they slow your fall. Even though you can't go back up them, just make sure to, you can go up them if they're stuck on a wall, but if they're just hanging, I'm pretty sure this was a glitch, because I guarantee I was not supposed to get in this way, because there's all the redstone available. But, I see the button. I die somewhere close to here. This was an amazing chest. Super lucky. I got armor, 3 pieces of leather armor. I got 1 arrow. Never got to use it though. And I got some wooden tools, which is actually pretty good for this game. I didn't realize. I know in the latest update, you actually are able to shift-click items onto your body, which is extremely useful. You also notice that it keeps saying in the comment box, or in like the comments things, that that it says like a cannon is heard in the distance, only 10 tributes remain. Every time someone dies, it will show that. I got really confused here because I didn't know how I was going to get down. I didn't know if I was going to live or not. Well, I actually figured I was going to live. I just needed food too because I have no way to generate health. Here I go, falling downward. You can see these maps are amazing too. Like, they're large, immense. I also saw this chest right here, and I believe this is right where I die. A good tip is to shift click everything. I couldn't get in there, but right, there's always them hidden like this. I got another bowl, string, and flint and steel. Very good idea if you make something. And this guy comes at me, and he ends up killing me. And it doesn't matter, that's how this game works. Aquos, you're on my list, hit list. When you respawn, you will respawn back in creative. You can't like click any chests or open any chests, and nobody can see you. But you can fly around the map and spectate everyone else. You just click once, and it will take you to the next available person. These maps are not infinite, if you didn't already know. They're surrounded by glass. I'm going to fly up right here and show you that. You can get a good idea on how big these maps are just by the size of the barrier that's around them. I thought you could get super far out of them, but you can only go to a certain point, as I discovered. I didn't realize that was really trippy and crazy to go up like this. It just makes it look really weird. Hunger Games are amazing, and they're constantly updating and adding new maps, so it's great. There's 13 tributes remain. I think I made it to like 15 or 16 remaining out of 45, which I think is pretty good. Good thing to do is not stay at the beginning. Like, don't stay a long time unless you have a team of people. Because if you don't, you will very easily get killed. Whereas if you have a team, it's great to, you can't go out that far. It'll keep pushing you backwards. Didn't realize that. You see, nope, you can't go here. Never went out this, actually. And I tried and checking to see if there's like any secrets or any magic stuff out here, but on the outside of the map there's absolutely nothing. I turn my render distance back up so you can sort of see everything. These are really amazing servers, guys. So be sure to check these servers out. Remember to search survival games on Google, and I'm wrapping this video up. So be sure to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe if you want some more awesome videos. I actually have one uploading as I speak. So thanks for watching, and goodbye.